Hello, everybody. This is Jack,
And it's Rudy.
and welcome to the next episode in the Next Generation Wrestling podcast. This week we've got quite a lot to talk about. We've got Raw, SmackDown, NXT, but obviously we had Night of Champions last night, so we'll be covering the pay-per-view there as well.
Just a point, probably one big highlight was Night of Champions wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, definitely.
It's usually a sub bar like pay per view. It's just like Night of Champions, not really that bothered. But I was surprised it was actually all right.
Yeah, it actually didn't turn out as bad as I thought as well. I just genuinely thought it would have been one of the sort of pay-per-views that would have been looked over, but
yeah, no, it was all right. I'm not going to say it was the best pay per view of the year or anything like that,
but no, not as good as the Big Four anyway. But it's still good, still decent.
And we've got Hell in a Cell next, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be good. That usually delivers. So
that's hopefully going to be good.
Aye, hopefully.
So if we just jump straight in and we go to the Raw. Now, Raw opened up, if I'm right, with Retribution.
Yeah.
Now, Retribution announced that they had been signed to WWE contracts. Can I point out why?
This was the most lackluster of it. This was worse than Nexus.
Seriously, just why though? Like, what? Yes, they've been attempting to destroy our company. Let's get them on lucrative deals. And that's what they actually announced, that because they're on these new contracts, one of the deals in the contracts is they can do what they want.
Yeah. So someone must be behind the scenes for them as well. Like,
I don't want an authority figure though.
Neither do I.
I mean, I don't know. And then they've changed the names of them. The main, I can't remember all of them because they tried. I follow a few of them on Twitter now because they've all got what a lot of them have done, except Dijak hasn't. He's completely removed his Twitter and just went to his new name. But a few of them now have, like May Yim. She has her old Twitter, which she does for like general marketing and streaming and stuff, and she has a new Twitter for her Retribution character.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's the same with Shane Thorne. He's got what was him? Slapjack.
Slapjack for Shane Thorne and T-Bar for Dijak, which, I'm sorry, why didn't you name Dijak Slapjack?
They should have just named him Dijak, as in D-I-E, as in if you get in the way of him, you're dead.
I can understand. I mean, I think personally Dijak's like where he can go from here. Like, I think if he'd come up as Dijakovic from what he was in NXT, I don't think he would have went that far. He may have got one US title sort of run maybe or something. But I think once this Retribution stuff all ends, whatever that is, because of the character they brought Dijak up as, this could actually help him burst through a bit more.
Yeah.
But it was one of the worst like reveals, and then fucking they've just ripped off Bane mask with Dijak.
Oh yeah.
And who's the big guy again? What's his name?
I can't remember. I couldn't tell you.
Because it's an ex like NXT star, I think.
Yeah, it is. But
I can't remember his name. We're good.
Neither can I. But his name's Mace now. His name's Mace.
It's Mace now. Yeah. Mace.
I don't. Mace. He pays with Mace.
He pays with Mace.
It's amazing.
So yeah, they've got contracts, and then I think we had the Hurt Business came down at that point.
Yeah, the Hurt Business tried to kind of
they kind of
showed him his boss.
Yeah, and they were like, "Well, now you've got contracts, you can't run away, so we're going to be taking you on the match later on, which we will discuss later on." Because, we then had a triple threat tag match to decide the number one contender for the Street Profits titles.
Which I thought was a pretty decent match. Like, I thought it was.
Yeah, definitely.
It didn't set the world on fire, but for tag wrestling, it's a step in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, Andrade and Garza picked up the win, which I didn't expect because last week they were fighting each other. Which was a bit weird. But Mysterio and Carrillo looked alright together. They suited a look together, if you know what I mean. And Rollins walked out on Buddy Murphy.
Oh, I seen that. That was really random. Don't know why they decided to go with that.
Well, he was just like, Buddy Murphy was about to get a tag, and then Rollins just walked away, and he was like, I've got better things to do. I've got a lot in my mind.
Yeah. It was. They shouldn't be doing that with Buddy and Seth, though. Even if it is just to fool everybody. How? No, you're just going rinse and repeat with everybody now.
I know. It's the same with like every single. It's like if you ever like we know that Retribution will eventually all collapse and then they'll fight each other. It's like every faction, every tag team, will eventually just fight unless there's something stopping that. Like for example, Jay and Jimmy Uso, they're brothers, and they have openly said they're not ever going to split.
Yeah, but they should split. Jimmy and Jay shouldn't split.
Oh no, absolutely not. They're too good together.
Speaking of Rollins and Murphy as well, the segment with Rollins and the Mysterio family was good for the most part until it hit the end. Until they've done the raise not the father bit, and it's like, really?
I'm sorry. What year did they do this in? Was it 2005? 2005. It was not well received in 2005. Why
Don't get me wrong, the matches were well received, but
the matches were not the storyline. Why did they think it would be well received in 2020? Now, I understand Rollins wasn't actually going with he's not the father. What he was trying to do is drive a wedge in between the Mysterio family, which then caused, because he then went and said something about Aaliyah, Ray's daughter, and Ray went, Seth, leave her out of it. She's only 19, man. She doesn't know our business. She doesn't know our world. She's just naive.
Yeah.
Which, calling your daughter naive on national television, I would have done the same as what Aaliyah then proceeded to do. Which was, she walked away. Which then, his wife walked away, then Ray chased after them both, and then Dominic had a wee stare down with Seth and walked away from that.
Yeah.
We had Kevin Owens' show. Shane announced on Underground with his wee bodyguard that he's got that he was going on the Kevin Owens show. And he had a big surprise. And then Shane came out and he was like, "Oh, hello, we've got some tension." I like that there's still this tension between Shane and KO.
Yeah.
I like that they address what happened, and it's not just one of these things where it's like, yes, we had a major rivalry and kicked shit out of each other last year, but we are best pals now.
Yeah, exactly. They actually have like addressed it.
And yeah, they're a bit. Yeah, I still don't particularly like you that much.
Yeah, exactly.
So then Shane's like, "Here's my surprise," and he brings Dabba-Kato onto KO Owens' show, and he's like, "You brought a guest onto my show without inviting me, telling me."
It's not Dabba-Kato.
It is Dabba-Kato.
Nah. Babatunde. That's his name. That's
what not his name.
Babatunde.
So then KO then stepped up to KO then stepped up to Kato and basically says, "Yeah, you may have like beat me in Underground, but one day me and you are gonna go at it again. I'm gonna beat you up." Blah blah. Kevin Owens then proceeded to slap Dabba-Kato.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he introduced Braun Strowman. Strowman came out, and Shane got all promotional hungry, and he was like, "No, this will happen on Underground. It's not happening here. No, Underground is my show. No, it's my show. You're gonna do it on my show."
Exactly. It's literally Stephanie McMahon's taking over again.
And then, as that was happening, Aleister Black attacked Kevin Owens.
Yeah, seen that. I really hope this rivalry would have stopped.
Why are they putting Black into a rivalry that he's going to lose?
The thing is, these two need to be put in better rivalries. You could literally have right now Bobby Lashley versus KO and Aleister Black. You could literally just have him knock everybody out in Raw Underground right now.
I know, you could have Aleister Black just building up, and then if you really want to have KO versus Aleister Black, have KO topple Bobby Lashley, then have KO Black for the US title.
And then Black wins.
And then Black wins. You put a title on Black. But no, they're just like, "Oh, we're going to make Black the most stereotypical heel, and he's going to thrust Kevin Owens' balls into the fucking corner."
Yeah. numerous times.
I know. I just watching this. I was just like, no, stop. And why is he still wearing the
like,
thing over his eye?
Is he? I thought he stopped that.
Aye, he took it off for the match last week, and he's taken it off another time when he attacked the wins. But now he's got it back on.
What's the point in that?
I don't know. He keeps taking it on and off. Is it meant to be an attempt at like a symbolic thing? Like
I don't know if it's
this is what's changed him.
I don't know if it's like a hang of when he's like takes the blindfold the eye patch whatever off. He goes mental. Wait, that's what's containing him. But that's a stupid way of doing it. That's so stupid.
No, I don't want that. That just turns into like anime shit at that point.
Aye, but,
sorry to any anime fans out
there. But I've seen him as Tommy End as a heel, and he was in a tag team called the Sumerian Death Squad in ICW. They were heels. They adopted a woman. They attacked everybody in sight. It was pretty brutal. He can't be a good heel. They're just not letting him.
I know. So after that, we had Mickie James versus Vega. Vega won and became the #1 contender, which meant she would face Asuka at Clash. And then we had a Bianca Belair video.
Yeah, we did.
Which is, I feel happy because this feels like the fact that we're giving her a video like that she's actually going to come to Raw and do something. Because she is just very good. To me, though, that video, I want her to just do what remember Mr. Perfect used to do in his videos.
What, the whole like, used to do all the sports and everything like that?
I want her to do one of them.
That'd be amazing, by the way. No, but it shouldn't have her theme play. It should just be like some rap version of Mr. Perfect's theme playing over the back.
Did you see the guy, the guy she kept beating at everything she was doing?
Yeah.
It was the same guy that ran in for the save on Sasha last week when Bayley jumped her.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So I didn't watch this. I've heard what happens. I'm not particularly interested. I hate the title. We then had Truth 24/7. He was at a beach or something. Akira Tozawa was trying to nick it. There was then a shark in the water. Then he lost the title in the water. Seaweed then came back into it. Little Jimmy found it. I don't know. Why has Truth won this title 40 times?
Oh, mate, because he's R-Truth. He's making up for all the times he's had to say "what's up" over the years.
That's legit what he's doing. I just, when when Mick Foley was announcing this new title, I was so hoping for a hardcore title. And it was a fucking 24/7 championship, and I was, the concept as well was good. The whole must be defended anywhere, anytime. Blah blah blah. But R-Truth has now held it like 40 times. We're having people who are just not being used. Drew Gulak, Akira Tozawa, Mojo Rawley.
Yeah.
They're just using it as like
why not
a promotion title now? Because like you have these like celebrities come in and they win it off R-Truth.
Yeah. So why not just have it like someone goes on a massive reign with it and nobody can stop them? Like,
I know, and then have somebody big take it off them.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I don't know. If they could have done a lot more of it, they could have really actually made it good. But
imagine an Iron Man match for the 24/7 title.
It wouldn't work.
Technically, if there was 5 falls, the title would change hands 5 times.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Because it has to change hands if there's a 3 fall.
Imagine if they were seeing how that move that you get where both men have got each other and they're rolling up each other, they circle around the ring. Imagine that, just 1, 2, 3, and you do it, 1, 2, 3, and you do it. And they keep doing that, like round and round the ring.
So then we had Cedric Alexander versus Apollo Crews. Crews wins with a roll up, walking away. Crews and Ricochet kind of walked up the ramp, and then Bobby Lashley and Sheldon came down and beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, Hurt Business are continuing to look impressive, look strong as well.
Yeah, Hurt Business. I love the whole Hurt Business thing.
Yeah.
I hope they continue to be as strong as they are, and I hope that the title maybe gets dropped by Lashley, the US title, and then someone Sheldon or Cedric picks it up.
Yeah.
And then Lashley goes on to face Drew or whoever is champion by that time that comes around.
Exactly. That'd be good to do.
So we had this that then led to the Seth stuff that we discussed.
Yeah.
Then we had Braun gave Dabba-Kato his first win, and I mean Braun destroyed Dabba-Kato. What a way to bury a new talent.
Yeah, Braun he just about knocked him out, like TKO, wasn't it? It was like a technical knockout.
Yeah, technical knockout, but Babatunde literally got like one hit in.
Yeah, Braun dominated the full thing, which I like Braun. I like the whole how they're bringing him back to being like 2017 Braun, but I just hate that Dabba-Kato. I actually didn't mean that one there, right? Dabba-Kato just get absolutely demolished.
I know, they've built him up for the past however many fucking weeks. And then Braun just comes in and he's like one punch down, haha. So then
it's like one punch man.
We had Orton doing a promo in front of the ambulance saying, you know, this ambulance represents his 14th title reign. Stuff like that. And I noticed this, he fucked up his lines. But he just did not slip. He said, he went, the other week, he said, Drew hit me with not 1, not 2, not 3. Huh, wait, shit. Yeah, 3 claymores. But it did not look like he fucked up his lines. That's how good Orton is.
Alright.
He just...
Orton smashes it now, isn't he?
He was literally just like, not once, not twice, not 3 times. And then he went, oh wait, shit, yeah, 3 times. He obviously just, because he got so into the not once, not twice, not 3 times...
Yeah.
He then just mucked up slightly, but there wasn't like a stutter, there wasn't a misstep. He literally was like, oh wait, shit, yeah, 3 times. I was like, that's quite impressive actually. So
it's smooth as fuck.
We had that, and then we had Keith. I've not even got this right down, but I've just remembered we had Keith Lee and Drew again tonight, on Raw, didn't we?
We did, yeah, but again, Orton just came out of nowhere and RKO'd Drew, and then punted Keith in the head.
Yeah, he punted Keith, and we never saw Keith again that night. He RKO'd Drew. Drew was then backstage getting attention for his jaw, and Drew was like, "Oh, I don't care if I'm not fit. I'm looking for a fight tonight." So we then had Aaliyah shouting at her dad because her dad was like, I wasn't meaning what I was saying. It's just it's a lot happening. And she was like, I came to support Dominic, and now you're hurt. Now Dominic's hurt. Who knows what Seth could do to us, me and Mum, but who knows? Yeah. I'm just a 19-year-old naive girl. And she walked out, and then she was sitting on her own, and Buddy Murphy comforted her, came and checked that she was okay, and apologised for if he'd hurt her at all. Which was
and it's a 20-something-year-old comfort a 19-year-old.
Yes.
I mean, that's not bad, right? That's not too bad, but with Buddy Murphy's about, what, 26? 28 maybe?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. WWE have done worse though, you know, Vince McMahon.
I mean, it'd be different if it was... Yeah, it'd be different if he was like our age and she was 19, right? That wouldn't be too bad. But 28 and 19, no mate, I'm sorry. Child services on the line, please.
So we had the main event, which was Hurt Business and Retribution.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, like, so we had Slapjack was in the ring with Bobby Lashley. He got the fucking Master Lock. I'm going to call it the Master Lock. I don't care. It's not the Hurt Lock. It's the Master Lock. He got the fucking Master Lock in. And then T-Bar walked over from the ropes and punched him in the face. And the ref DQ'd him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How many times in tag team wrestling have we seen a pin or submission broken up during a match? And now, I don't know. You had to make somebody take the loss. And personally, it should have been Hurt Business if you really want to go with Retribution being big heels.
Yeah. But it doesn't hurt the Hurt Business, though.
No, they're new and they're already cemented. They've got a title in their mix.
Yeah, all they need is the tag titles and then one more title, and that's pretty much them. They've got all the gold.
But what I mean is, they've already got the US title. They're already cemented as a strong faction, so they can take a loss.
Yeah, they can. Mm-hmm.
But it was like they tried to protect both teams with a DQ, and it just didn't work because the DQ didn't actually make any sense.
It made Hurt Business look a bit. It didn't. I don't know. It made Hurt Business look not as important, and it just made Retribution look dumb. Yeah, it just looked dumb.
So then we had another 50 members of Retribution appeared, beating up the Hurt Business, and then Drew McIntyre music hit, and out he runs with like the fucking freedom fighters for Braveheart.
Yeah, exactly.
Running down, clears the ring. Drew is the only man left standing in the ring, and RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, Randy sneaks up on him again. And the thing is, nobody noticed.
I know, and the show closes with Randy Orton standing over Drew.
Yeah.
So that then led on to Wednesday night with NXT.
That's the thing. See, for this NXT, I didn't get much down for it. Like from what WWE posted on their highlights, I just didn't get as much as I thought I would.
I got Women's Battle Royal. We had Candice picked up the win from Shotzi. Shotzi and her were the last two. Quite a good spot on the steps. It's kind of.
You must be well happy. You must be well happy.
To be honest, now I've thought about it, I'm not that bothered. Candice kind of does have a thing with Io right now, and I think they've now announced the drafts.
Yeah.
So I think you could see a few women leave NXT, so Shotzi could get a chance once that happens. I think I could see Io Shirai going up.
I see Io going up. Candice, she really needs that title. I think the power couple's coming.
Yeah, I think the power couple, they seem to be going for this power couple. So I wouldn't mind if it was a power couple, and then she takes on Blanchard, and then Shotzi maybe removes Candice.
Yeah.
So then the other one was Casey. Casey's show jumping onto the barricade and not getting eliminated.
Was it?
Did you not see this?
No, I didn't see that part.
Casey Cavan, is it Casey Ca? Can I pronounce her second?
I know what you mean.
She got knocked off the ropes the first time, and she didn't land 2 feet in the floor. She landed on her back, and then did a handstand, and then pulled herself up in like a seesaw on the ropes, and pulled herself up with a fucking pull up.
I saw that one. I thought that one was really good.
Out again, and she held onto the barricade with her feet off the floor.
Oh my god!
She then jumped onto the steps. Got up to the ropes and was knocked off from the ropes and caught the barricade again. Her tag team partner then tried to help her over. Her tag team partner then got eliminated. So her tag team partner then put her on her shoulders and put her back in the ring.
Oh, I saw that one, yeah. Wait, did she not get eliminated?
She ended up getting eliminated, like, she was last 4 though or something.
That's good. Casey's really good. I'm pretty sure she dated Ricochet at one point.
I was worried though. She's very small, and sometimes the smaller ones don't do great on the main roster.
She's going to do fantastic. Like she's honestly, it's like
they're gonna go with her like they went with Bliss.
Yeah,
and they really believe in her.
The thing is, she's like the females division's like Kofi when it comes to battle royals now.
Yeah, I think you'll probably find that the Royal Rumble she'll probably do something similar.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So we also had Damian Priest promo saying that he would face Austin Theory.
Oh yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then he had a match with Austin Theory. After the match, Johnny Gargano super kicked him.
Yeah, so we've got Gargano versus Priest for the North American title, which is I cannot wait. That match is going to be amazing.
So then that led to Fandango being a Sherlock detective to who should take them on for their next tag team shots. And he had this miraculous thing on a whiteboard where he was like, so we team up Strong and Burch and Archer and Mendoza. They take on each other. Whoever wins that tag match, then the winners take on each other next week, and then that's who faces us. Which fucking William Regal was like, okay. And then Fandango walked away, and he turned round to, was it Burch, and went, what did he just say? Then Burch just starts whapping off really stupid shit, and he's like, okay, whatever.
Genuinely, I love Breezango. That's one of the funniest things I've seen.
I am so happy they've been able to mix the seriousness in the ring with still the goofiness outside the ring, because that was one of the funniest segments I've seen in a while.
It was like it's like the callback to the Fashion Files.
It was, but it was a nice callback because the Fashion Files went really dry.
It went really dry, but this one was amazing. The detective stuff was amazing.
Apparently NXT's got a COVID outbreak.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's why this match.
I want to say I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised.
I want to say I'm surprised, but at the same point, no.
No, apparently the wrestlers are being a lot more lax with masks and stuff. And you're seeing it on Instagram.
It shouldn't be that way.
You're seeing it on Instagram. People are posting pictures in the performance center gym, and nobody's wearing a mask.
Oh my god! Well, it's their own fault then.
Basically, yeah. So basically, that's why you had Strong and Burch teaming up, because I assume maybe Bobby Fish was like, either he has COVID or he was like, no, back off.
Aye.
I'm not doing that. Which fair enough. So we had Atlas versus Ciampa. I'm surprised Atlas actually looked really aggressive here.
Jake Atlas put on a strong showing against Ciampa, but it's the black heart of NXT. Ciampa ended up getting the win, I'm pretty sure, in this, didn't he?
He did, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, yeah.
Yeah. But I think he hit, was it? No, that's what happened. He hit like this weird version of Fairy Tale Ending.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I didn't like it. I like the one where he just plants him on the face.
Plants him on the face, yeah. I think sometimes it's like, it's kind of mixing it up, if you know what I mean.
I guess so, yeah. But I just hope that was like a one-time sort of test or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. If he does go with that, then fair enough. It's up to him.
He might do both, though.
I wouldn't be too bad.
So yeah, he did that, and then we had Strong and Burch versus Archer and Mendoza. Strong and Burch picked up the win, so I think next week it's either going to be Roderick Strong versus Danny Burch, or it's going to be Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish teaming up and taking on Burch and Orkin.
Unless it's Roderick Strong and Adam Cole.
I think they're keeping Cole off. And I know he was on telly later on tonight just to thank. Congratulations to Kylie. I keep calling Kylie because it's Kyle O'Reilly. Because it's Kyle O'Reilly, my brain just hears Eiley, and I'm like, Kylie.
Kylie O'Reilly here.
So I seriously think that Undisputed Era are going up.
Yeah, I think so. I think it will be a tag match, but Burch and Lorcan deserve this. I think they should be number one contenders.
Well, that's
they've been at this way too long now.
If you think about it, we've got NXT next week. The draft's on the 9th and the 12th. NXT this week. NXT is the match between Strong and Burch, and then it's this Sunday that's Takeover, and then it's the 7th and the 11th is. I'm in the wrong fucking month. Never mind. Sorry. Wednesday's the 30th. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. Yeah, the 12th and the 16th are the drafts. So yeah, I think you'll see Undisputed Era.
I love a good. I just love a good draft.
So then we had the mysterious warning. Now, there is a few people stirring the pot here. There's been a few names chucked out, but it's really difficult because we actually don't know if that was a man or a girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's some people saying that the hand that scraped away the dust from the glass looked like a girl's hand. Now, if it's a girl, I'm calling Ember Moon.
Oh, okay.
Because that is the only person right now that is justifiable for that character.
Yeah.
See, lots of people are
the whole I'm seeking you out.
Sort of just the night vision thing.
Yeah.
The whole that could fit in terms of, and then folk are like, Bo Dallas. That could be Bo Dallas.
I think Bo Dallas was amazing in NXT. He was the top heel for 2 years.
It was, so it could be Bo Dallas going back. Some people
people have Bobby Roode. I don't know if you were about to say that, sorry.
Bobby Roode, yes. I don't feel it fits his character. Ever.
I think Bobby Roode should go back to NXT, but I think it shouldn't be like that. I think it should be get for the North American title scene or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just.
And then somebody else said Samoa Joe returning, and I was like, once again, doesn't fit his character. I think
But Joe's in Raw.
yeah, but it's teasing that Joe's going back to NXT instead of finishing up the commentating because his injuries healing and things.
Yeah.
So I think it's either Ember Moon or Bo Dallas.
Yeah. Either way, I'll be happy if it's either or.
Yeah, absolutely. They both did fantastically in NXT, and I'd love to see them back in NXT. I mean, look how much it's helped them.
Yeah, exactly. Like imagine, like here the thing is, imagine the Bo Dallas that was the heel Bo Dallas that's in NXT against Finn Balor.
Oh my god, that would be
Because
amazing.
Bo can go. Bo's an amazing wrestler.
Oh no,
Bo
I know
can
that.
go.
I absolutely know that. He was a fantastic heel. I think if he goes back to NXT, he'll do brilliantly. So then we had the main event, which was the 5-man gauntlet match between Kyle O'Reilly, Bronson Reed, Grimes, Thatcher, and Kushida.
Yeah.
Kushida got eliminated first because Velveteen Dream ran in and did the
Dream Valley Driver.
Dream Valley Driver, which was very smooth, I thought.
Dream. I don't know why Dream was. I thought Dream was meant to be in that match. I thought he was.
Don't think so.
I don't know. I had it in my head that he was.
I think me and you said he should have been.
Aye. Maybe, I don't know.
So we had that, and then Bronson Reed was eliminated. Then it was Thatcher, or was it Grimes?
It was Thatcher.
It was that.
Grimes was one of the last
Thatcher, and then it was Grimes versus O'Reilly. And then Grimes had that stomp thing that he does and thought he'd won
it. Yeah.
Which then Riley got up. And I think he tapped him out, didn't
he? I think Grimes went to go for a running strike with his leg or something like that. O'Reilly caught it and hit him in the ankle lock or the heel hook.
Oh no, he went for the running strike thing and he tweaked his knee.
Yeah, that was it.
And then Riley just rolled him into the heel hook thing.
Yeah.
And because he tweaked
and then Grimes immediately tapped out, which, haha, get it up him, don't want him.
The one thing I did see at this match that I won a 20-minute match between Kyle O'Reilly and Thatcher.
Oh, the kicks in that match.
It was the kicks and the slaps and just the whole submission thing would be insane.
Oh, it would be amazing, honestly.
So we had Adam Cole ran down with the Undisputed Era to congratulate Riley. And then...
Much deserved one. Like.
Yeah, definitely. And then Finn appeared and did his whole stand at the top of the ramp and be like, I'll see you next TakeOver, blah, blah, blah. I'm really worried. I mean, I haven't heard anyone say it, but hear me out. Finn versus O'Reilly at TakeOver. They're obviously feeling O'Reilly and they want to keep O'Reilly strong.
Definitely.
How do you protect O'Reilly? NXT TakeOver, Finn Balor O'Reilly. O'Reilly has it set up. He is literally setting up like a running knee strike, or he's just hit a running knee strike. The ref tumbles. He turns around. Adam Cole super kicks Kyle O'Reilly.
What?
Finn goes up. Coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Adam Cole then rolls in the ring again after Finn. Finn's like, I'm out. I'm gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
O'Reilly rolls in the ring with Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong and basically does a Bullet Club version of what they did to Adam Cole at Bullet Club when he was leaving for WWE.
Oh, they just assault him?
They just beat the shit out of him. Super kick, kick. Do that top rope driver thing that Adam Cole does. Literally leave him laying. So then that writes Riley off. Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era called up to SmackDown.
Yeah.
They're doing a rant about, I'm going to do so, or Adam Cole's doing a promo or something like that. And then hits music that, say, you haven't heard before in WWE. Yeah. Riley walks out and makes a beeline for Adam Cole. This leads to Adam Cole versus O'Reilly at pay-per-view. Say even leave it as long enough to Rumble or Mania.
Yeah.
And then if you really want to go full out, you get to Mania, Adam Cole versus O'Reilly, middle of the make it a no DQ match, middle of the match, Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish run out.
Bobby Fish.
Adam Cole goes, fucking get him, they turn round and they pile driver Adam Cole and walk out.
Aye,
completely
so
split up.
Sort of
completely split up the Undisputed Era apart from Fish and Strong. Leave them together because they're a good tag team. And you leave them without a leader, they just go and be a tag team, and you're able to then have Cole and Riley as two singles competitors.
Yeah. We'll wait and see what happens. I do like that booking. It's quite good. I don't know if I would split them up just yet. I think like if Cole was to like hold the WWE title, but like O'Reilly was to cause miscommunication and then which caused Cole to lose the title or something. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Well, I would.
I'm just worried when they go up to the main roster and Vince ruins them.
Yeah.
Because he's
but the strength
so
in numbers. It could be like the Shield. They need to come in like the Shield. So what the Shield done was they just like whenever one of them didn't like something, they all didn't like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I just
Vince
ruins people, and I just don't want him to ruin these people.
Don't cry. It's okay.
So then we hit SmackDown. And SmackDown.
Do you know the end? Oh no, wrong tune.
So SmackDown opened up with AJ, Jeff, and Sammy all standing in the ring with ladders, doing a promo about how this match is going to be incredible, blah, blah, blah. Sammy saying he shouldn't even have to be in this match because he's the rightful champion, even though he has no right to make that statement because he was physically stripped of the title.
Yeah. But could you blame him for not showing up, though?
No, but he didn't not show up. That wasn't the storyline. In the storyline, he was stripped because he didn't turn up in that sense. Storyline, he was stripped by WWE. So he can't be like,
he was
I
injured,
never lost
apparently.
my title, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then Sami Zayn brawled, and then, you say brawled, he threw a ladder onto them, kicked shit out of them. Adam Pearce made his appearance and said, Sammy, because of that stunt you pulled, the match tonight's a triple threat match. And then Sammy picked up a win in a triple threat match.
Yeah, I'm happy that they're giving Sammy some wins. I think it's fucking well good that they're finally doing something with Sammy.
So then we had Bayley came out and sat on the ramp on the chair, basically called out both Nikki Cross and Sasha, and basically said, Sasha, beat you up. You're basically nothing now. Don't ever want to see you again, blah, blah, blah. Bayley, that's going to be your same fate on Sunday. None of this, you're going to beat me because Sasha's not in my corner. I did that to my best friend, imagine what I'll do to you. Typical heel promo, but Bayley plays a heel fantastically.
Yeah. But Bayley's been killing it as a heel right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's probably one of the best heels on the roster right now.
Yeah, probably.
She just does it so well.
Yeah.
So we had Metalik versus Nakamura. Nakamura win. Nothing much really to say about that match. More Lucha House Party collapse and miscommunication, stuff like that.
I'm bored of that rivalry already, man.
Same.
I didn't even put that down in my notes because I'm that bored of it.
Did you get the Otis lawsuit?
Yeah, I seen the Otis lawsuit. I've got down in my notes Otis and the Money in the Bank. Will he surrender it? And it just seems like, can we just do a simple one-on-one match or a ladder match or something between Morrison and Otis? Can we not just have that?
This was the thing, was apparently they couldn't hurt Miz because of this lawsuit and they were trying to video. It was, do it. And then Tucker then goes, Miz, why is this lawsuit only in your name? Morrison then looked at Miz, annoyed and also concerned, and Otis then just beats the shit out of Morrison. Just starts literally laying into him.
Wait, what? Otis does it to Morrison?
Yeah, Otis just starts kicking shit out of Morrison.
Oh, right.
Because the lawsuit, he can't hurt the Miz because that's who he's in the lawsuit with.
Yeah.
But they thought it was both Morrison and the Miz, but on the papers it's only Miz's name.
Aye.
So he can do whatever he wants to Morrison.
Morrison I think he should take that Money in the Bank off Otis and just go. We said that last week. And I'm not trying to repeat myself, but he should.
No,
He's
he
just.
should. Then it was
we also had. Oh, sorry, on you go. On you go.
No, on you go.
No, on you go.
No, on you go.
On you go, boy.
No, on you go.
No, I was just gonna. On my notes here, it's not in order, but I was gonna touch up upon Riddle vs Corbin. I'm pretty sure Riddle got the win, but I was just gonna ask you, what do you think? That he lost?
Riddle took the fall.
Oh my god. So this is probably actually a more important question as well. What's next for the Bro? What do you think?
Nothing.
Nothing. Do you think he's just
because of what's happening in his life now?
Yeah.
Because I think you know about his court case and stuff.
No, what?
He's in the middle of dealing with a restraining order for assault claims from a woman.
Oh yeah,
That's why I don't think.
I mean Riddle coming out and saying that he didn't do any of that, which I totally believe him. I couldn't see him doing that.
No, either could I, but because he's going to court and things like that, I don't think Vince wants to do anything with him now. But my argument is, don't make him look like a fucking shamble. Just leave him off TV until this is all sorted.
Yeah. It's so shit, man, when a wrestler does so good, but then something gets brought up like 5 years ago, and now they get blacklisted. Like, it's so crap, man.
So we then had the mysterious woman, which is Carmella, another video of Carmella. It's exactly. So Mella. It's just so obviously Carmella.
Yeah, but there's no point. I don't know why you're still calling it Mysterious. Mysterious Mella. I bet you that'll be our new name.
Oh no!
Wait. If that's what it's going to be into.
Mella is mysterious.
She's going to come out in a Rey Mysterio mask, take it off, and strut down to the ring.
Yes. So then Jey Uso went out and once again did the whole "we're brothers," well, we're cousins, basically brothers. But he called. He then was like, "Everyone's been saying to me all week, what do you think about the look? What about that look?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, he looked at me when my back was turned. He went, if Roman wants to give me the look and wants to talk about it, he should come down." And we got a cut to Roman sitting in the back, not giving a shit.
Aye.
And then Paul came out and was like, "You will get an answer tonight, just not right now."
Exactly, yeah.
So kind of on the
Roman was just giving him the cold shoulder the full time. Like...
Oh, Roman didn't care.
He didn't, no.
So then Roman came out later and basically said, "It's how it is, blah blah blah. I've beaten you up since we were kids, and in Clash it's going to be the same. You are made to be a tag champ. I'm the one that's made to be at the head of the table. I'm the big dog. I'm meant to be the big dog." And as Roman walked away, Jey went, "What if you're wrong?" Which Roman, exactly. You just saw Roman stop for a second and just kind of look at the ramp and just kind of go, and he just continued walking. And then Jey said something else, walked up the ramp, turned round, and got a fucking huge Superman punch.
Biggest Superman punch I've seen Roman do since he's came back.
And he literally just grabs Jey's hair, holds the title in Jey's face, and just starts screaming at Jey, saying that he's never going to get this title back. He's never going to get this title. He talks about feeding his family. Roman's got to feed the entire family. Roman's the head of the table. He is the chief. Stuff like that. Good ending to SmackDown though.
Yeah. Oh, good ending, yeah. Roman's absolutely looking like a monster right now. There's one more thing though that we forgot to mention.
Oh.
One last thing on SmackDown. Bliss has let the Fiend in.
Oh shit! Yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, did you see the picture of her looking back at Roman?
Aye. I've seen that.
WWE put up as he remembers.
Yep. Oh my god.
Oh, I was like, oh shit.
We're getting the Fiend versus
Roman.
Roman.
No, Roman's definitely.
And I'm buzzing. Roman's gonna win, but I think the Fiend will still come out this better than ever.
Yeah, I think the Fiend will look good.
Yeah,
Alexa Bliss let the Fiend down, and it was fucking badass.
It was
Bliss can good. Bliss can
she's still my crush in wrestling. I don't care.
So we closed that with Roman doing that, and then last night we had Clash of Champions.
Which turned out to be an alright pay-per-view.
It did, surprisingly.
Yeah.
It was
I've seen the results, but the only I only watched 4 matches from start to finish. But I've seen the results, I've seen some of the highlights from the other matches as well.
So,
which I'd like to right now say, Angel Garza, speedy recovery, mate. Honestly, you didn't deserve like an injury. No one does. You were on an absolute high right now, and hope you have a speedy recovery.
Absolutely. No, it's a shame if he is injured for long. I don't know. If not, I'll actually have a wee look there now. If you want to start talking about the IC title match, I'll have a look there now, see what they've said about Garza.
Sure. So what happened in the IC title match? This was definitely match of the night. What we had was everyone made their entrance and everything. Started off just all guns blazing. Jeff Hardy was firing on all cylinders here. Run Sammy into AJ Styles. A lot of the match was very scary bumps from Hardy. Should not be taken. There was the first one I remember was Styles kind of front suplexing Hardy on the inside of the ladder, and the support broke, and he took it ripped first, and it was very painful to watch.
Yeah.
There was another bump as well where Hardy fell from the top of the ladder onto his back, but sideways, went that side sort of turn. He'd done that, but somehow managed to kick back up and get Styles from the ladder. The scariest one that I seen though was kind of coolest as well. So Hardy was about to grab the titles. The literally had his hands, he had his fingertips on it, but he slipped. So then Sami Zayn grabs the ladder from the bottom rung, and he's tipping it towards Hardy. Hardy, literally like a snake, just lies on the ladder and starts climbing down it, and climbing down the rugs.
It was very good.
But the thing was, it was going so well, and it kept hitting back, and I thought Hardy's just going to land on the apron and land on the outside. It'll be a safe thing. Hardy ended up getting sandwiched in between the ladder, and it clapped on him, as if a door slamming your finger.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
I didn't like that. That was very scary. But we had also Jeff Hardy Swanton bombing off a ladder,
which is always a sight.
Oh my god, that was amazing. We also had, as well, before I say who won and talk about the ending, we also had AJ Styles do his backflip into a reverse DDT, which was
we did it off the table.
I did it off the table, and it was the most beautiful move off a table I've seen in ages.
This has to be the first time I have ever seen someone use handcuffs in a fucking ladder match.
Well, that was the most creative ending to a ladder match I've seen.
Jeff Hardy's ear, though.
Oh, I stuck it in Jeff Hardy's ear, and it's like, what?
Why does Jeff keep approving people to fuck about with his ears, man?
It's his earlobe as well. There's nothing there. It's like, oh, have a go there.
So we had Jeff handcuffed from his earlobe to a ladder, and then we had Styles almost got handcuffed, and then Zayn handcuffed himself to Styles.
Yeah.
So he tried to climb the ladder, and then while he was climbing the ladder, Jeff got back in the ring. While Jeff and AJ were fighting, Sammy unthingied himself and then handcuffed AJ to the ladder.
Yeah.
And then neither of them could move. So Sami Zayn climbed to the top. And if you would like to say it, Jack?
Sami Zayn is your new Intercontinental Champion. That's the title win he should have got. That's the title win he deserves. Sami Zayn. I got a little bit buzzed, but wait, I love Sami Zayn.
Did you get that out of your system, yeah?
Yeah, I did. No, but Sami Zayn was long overdue a title. I'm really happy. It actually looks like a kind of, what's the word? At the same level sort of Razor, where he holds both the titles up, sort of thing. It was like he looked like the glorified champion, pretty much.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So that, I don't know if I didn't put my notes in the right order because I watched it all and then did my notes after, and I couldn't remember all the order. So next, I'm gonna say we had the Raw Tag Team Title match. Where the biggest thing come out of that was Montez Ford got a tag. He hit something on Angel Garza. Garza fell weird. and rolled out the wing, getting a tag on Andrade.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, that's not nasty fall. That's fine.
Yeah.
Dawkins ran in, literally just hit a fucking spine buster on Andrade, and then went for the pin. He went 1-2. Andrade kicked out. The ref counted 3 and rang the bell, meaning Street Profits retained. Commentators acknowledged this, but to be honest, Garza after it was then getting seen to by medical professionals.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not bothered if they ended it just to check on
just
Garza.
to kind of I don't think maybe Andrade realised what was going on.
No,
I think he just kind of
Andrade
maybe
realised that Garza was injured.
Yeah, I think he just kind of looked at it. It's like, oh well, right, keep going with the match. He's fine. He's all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I think he just expected Garza to be rolling out the ring like a general rollout because he's knackered in that sort of sense, and that's why he kicked.
Yeah, because he got the tag. That's why. Mm-hmm.
I think the ref.
He got a tag, so he would have been all right. But
just ended the
no,
match.
I'm actually I actually wanted the Street Profits to win.
Oh, I still wanted the Street Profits to win. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted them. I think there's still a lot left in the tank for a reign.
I don't know if they were due to win though tonight.
I don't know either.
Because Andrade and Garza, it was really weird how they went from brawling to being really on the same page and putting on a really good performance. I had a feeling tonight that they were gonna win the titles.
And then it would have been 100% clean. Then probably Vega would have tried to get back with him, and they would have snuffed her.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So then, US title, all I'm going to say is Lashley retains.
Yeah, I didn't bother. That's why I'm sorry to say for like the mid cards and everything like that, but apart from the IC title, like Lashley holding it's interesting, but the matches that are getting put on, not really. I'm sorry, but it's not enough to get me to watch it. I'm still a wrestling fan. I love wrestling matches and all, but just I need to be invested nowadays for it.
Raw Women's title match: Asuka versus Vega. Asuka, pretty clean win. Vega tapped out, and then she went to the interviewer ran in and said Vega put up a fight tonight, didn't she? And Asuka said Vega was like firecracker, small yet dangerous. And then said, but she was not ready for Asuka. She then went to shake Vega's hand. Vega said no. Asuka looked at her, and then Vega put her hands together and bowed at her.
All right.
And then Asuka was really thankful, and she put her hands together and bowed. And when she bowed, Vega kicked her in the face, slammed her hair down, and walked away. So it was like a disrespectful attack because she did the whole respectful bow, what they do in Japan, and then attacked her.
It's like Kevin Owens chucking the flowers away at the start of the match with Finn Balor. It's like, oh boy.
Yeah, very much like that. So then we had Bayley promo, and Bayley was like, "Oh no, Nikki! I bought new gear and everything, and Nikki wasn't able to compete. I'm so sad."
Yeah.
So she was like, "Open challenge, anyone right now? Oh, doors open. Hello. Doors closed. Oops, everyone missed." Which was quite funny. So the ref came in to raise her hand, and then Asuka's music hit. I genuinely thought for a moment they were dropping that title.
You thought, Asuka was going to win it.
When Asuka ran out and just started demolishing her to begin with because Bayley wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And then the whole match, Asuka was all over Bayley.
Which proves that nobody's ready for Asuka.
Essentially, it just then, it did reiterate Bayley had to get herself disqualified to win that match.
Because she was not ready for Asuka. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is well good.
Which is, it's just booking Asuka really well, but I really thought Asuka was going to become Asuka 2 belts.
Aye.
Because I thought, and then so she hit her with the chair, and then out of nowhere came Sasha.
Sasha Banks. Oh, I've missed Sasha. Well,
did you see that bit?
I actually did. So I watched the. I did actually it jumped to. I was scrolling for the moments of Clash of Champions while I was watching it. On the WWE Network for only $9.99. No,
plug in the WWE Network. You don't get paid for that.
No. No, but Sasha, I've seen it. Or Sasha attacks Bayley. I'm like, I need to see this. Yes, Sasha wails on Bayley with a chair, and just absolutely demolish her pretty much. And we're it's coming ahead. I think it's going to be Hell in a Cell. I don't think they're going to wait till the Survivor Series.
I thought they should have waited till Mania.
So did I, but
it's a Mania worth it. I think I would have been happy with Bayley and Sasha main event in Mania.
Oh yeah,
because I thought because we had the main event with Becky Lynch, and then last year we had the main event with Drew. I thought this year was going to be a female again.
Yeah.
So then we had Drew versus Orton.
Oh, brilliant match! It wasn't match of the night, but it was just a bit close.
Brilliant match. My only thing, and I liked that they were there and everything.
Yeah.
But it made Drew look a little weak.
Aye, like the Wedding's all trying to help Drew.
Yeah, the fact Drew needed to call for 3 people to help him.
Yeah. And Ric Flair to drive away.
And Ric Flair to drive away. I did wonder how they were going to get Ric Flair in there, I must admit. Don't get me wrong, when Big Show appeared, I must admit I was laughing because it was like he appeared and grabbed Randy Orton's
boot.
But the commentators didn't see him.
Yeah, they didn't.
They weren't like grabbed, and all you could see is his arm, and then they were like, "Oh, somebody's there! He's fucking 6'10".
Big Show's 7 foot.
Oh, I was, including some smalling down for the.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
For the age, but literally, how do you not see a 7 foot giant in front of your commentator table and go, who do we know that's 7 foot?
Kane.
It's Kane. That makes sense.
No, but see the first thing I thought was what we thought when he started smiling. Everyone's just like, "Fucking hell, King Kong Bundy's back."
Yes,
because he had his beard shaved and everything. So.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, so we had him, and he put Randy Orton through a table. Drew's back throughout this match was just bleeding more and more.
Oh, Drew! As soon as he got slammed through that windshield, his back was bleeding like nothing there.
So yeah, we had that. We had. They were selling each other's moves.
As well.
Christian came back, and then Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music.
Oh my God! Picture perfect Sweet Chin Music.
Best sell of the night though, and best move of the night was the Glasgow Kiss.
Yeah,
When Drew headbutted Orton, and Orton literally looked like he was dazed and confused, and then he just spat out his mouth. He had all the saliva come out. He sold it so well. So yeah, we had Orton fell off the ambulance because he had the thing. Then Drew then hit a Claymore, put him in the ambulance. Then was like, "Nah, I'm not doing this." Pulled him out of the ambulance, and then Drew hit a punt kick of his own.
Yeah, that punt kicks were amazing.
I know when it came, I was just like, "Oofed." I saw him setting off.
Big boy
like,
Drew with a big boy punt.
No, and then he did it. And I was like, "Oh yes."
Yeah, and then to top it all off, Ric Flair smiling, wooing all the way to the.
I promise I won't break the speed limit.
It's just so funny to see him behind the wheel. And he just going, "Yeah, here we go."
Orton's probably sitting in the back of that ambulance going, "Fuck."
It's like, Rick already got pissed once. I'm not wanting to do it again. No, tonight, mate.
And then we went to our main event.
Yeah. So much for our new entrance theme.
I know, right? To say. New entrance look, but no new entrance theme.
New entrance look. Yeah. All they done was get rid of the top.
That's all. Roman said he wouldn't ever leave the SWAT stuff behind, though.
Oh, did he not? Oh,
Roman said he loves the SWAT stuff too much, and he brought his character to be a kind of that SWAT stuff. So he basically made a deal that he
was that in the recent interview.
I can't remember what interview it was in, but he did it in an interview. He basically said the most he'll do is he won't ever go to like tights or short or like pants. He doesn't do that.
Yeah.
He says he'll always wrestle in like SWAT trousers, but he would happily remove his top. He did on his entrance look a wee bit self-conscious about his body though.
Because he's been wrestling in a top for ages.
Well, he literally held up the title, and I just saw him kind of look down at his body, and it was kind of this. There was like a slight moment where I looked at him and went, "You're worrying about what people were thinking about your body, mate." And then it kind of clicked.
I literally looked at him and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Nico."
I looked at. I mean, it was gone within a split second.
Yeah, exactly. He kind of just looked down at his body, looked at the crowd, and was like, "They fucking like this, all right."
He looks fucking jacked, by the way.
Aye, Jey Uso coming out in the floral, white Samoan heritage sort of tribute was quite cool, I thought.
So this match, I am sorry, Jey Uso got way too much offense.
I'm surprised he hit the Uso splash.
Personally, I think what's happened is Roman has wanted this because Roman is very family focused and kayfabe, like out of kayfabe and things, Roman probably wanted him and Jey to both look strong, which if you take it from that aspect, Jey looked really good because he he just wouldn't give up.
Exactly.
But personally, I think Jey got too much offense. I didn't mind it the first time. The first time he got a wee bit running and going, I was like, all right, okay, that's like a wee the underdog's gonna do it, and then hit down. But he got the point where he had Roman. He had Roman at a 2.5 count. You should have had Roman. I think what they should have done is had Jey Uso super kick, do the splash if you really want him to do it, and he does the splash, and then go one. Roman kicks out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean,
but probably because, like you said, that Roman's a family man.
He wants Jey to look strong.
He wants to respect the splash, like Jimmy Snuka, like and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, not Jimmy Snuka. Sorry. Aye, you get what I mean, though.
Yeah,
Aye.
But it was very family focused, which I liked. Roman, like when they there was very. I liked the amount of talking Roman was doing. How he at the start he was like, "I told you to take your payday. I told you to lie down. I just told you to take your payday and lie down." And then Jey was like,
"I told you to stop."
And Jey was like, "I'm in it for this. So I'm in for the title as well, Us." So it did at the end get what I wanted, and at the end it got uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, with Jimmy coming out.
Not just Jimmy, when he speared him, and then he was like, "I want you to call me the Chief." And then Jey was like, Jey was like, "Ain't gonna happen." And then he speared him again. And he was like, "I want you to tell the world I am the tribal chief." And then Jimmy came out, and when he just started putting his elbows into Jey's face, I was like, "I'm actually feeling relatively uncomfortable right now," because even Paul Heyman was like, "You are my chief." Paul Heyman started going, "You're my chief. You're my chief." And then Roman just looked at him like, "I don't want to hear it from you. I want to hear it from him. It's the bloodline that matters. That's the blood I need to hear it from." And then Jimmy
he wants to be the king of the bloodline.
Yeah, and then Jimmy came out, and Jimmy was like, "All right, I'm gonna throw in this title," and Jey was like, "Don't." And then Roman was like, "You throw in that title, I'm gonna make you say I'm the chief."
Exactly.
And it was like, oh my god, this is getting really. And then he was like, "The whole family's watching, Jey. Say it. Say I'm the chief. Say I'm the big dog. Say blah blah blah." And then eventually, Paul Heyman was shouting at Jimmy as well, "Throw in the towel." Paul Heyman wanted
he was like, "Throw." Aye.
And then eventually threw the towel, and he kept beating on him. And then Jimmy did the whole brotherly jumped on top of Jey.
Aye.
And then was like, "You're the chief, man. Is that what you want to hear? There, you're the chief. You're the chief."
Yeah, and he said it in a way of like, "All right, cool, you're the chief." Aye, of course you are, mate.
I know,
because that's what a chief does, doesn't it?
It was kind of like we're family, but he was also like, "You're the chief. I'm quite scared of you right now." It was like, yeah, you don't really give a shit about family anymore, but also please don't hurt me. And Roman just stood there.
It's like Jimmy was. Well, I don't think Jimmy was scared. I think it was just more like, I can't defend myself much here because of my leg. But it looked like he was about to square go Roman. At one point, I thought,
it's bad that I really wanted Roman to like just spear Jimmy.
Nah.
I did. I genuinely just wanted Jimmy to stand up and go, "What are you doing?" And Roman just without a thought just thump down.
And it would have been cool for Paul to go like, "What are you doing? Wait, mate."
It would have been cool for Paul to be like, "What are you?" and like hold his arm, be like, "What are you doing?" And Roman just turn around and put his hand on Paul's like cheeks and face, and just be like, "Don't ever question what I'm doing," because that would show. Although they have already shown it that Paul isn't in control. Paul's just there to basically help Roman get what he wants.
Aye. I think what would have been cool is like, oh, what the hell are you doing? But then Roman and Paul just start kind of smirking at each other and go like, that was amazing. Like,
well, it was. Did you see the pin when Jay hit the splash, and then it went 1-2, and Roman low blowed him.
Yeah. Roman went and low blow Jay.
And then it was like and then the commentators tried to play it other way. I don't know if it did it. Was it incidental contact? And Roman was on his side with this giant smirk on his face.
Aye.
It was so deliberate. The best move of the night though was Roman. He was in the corner on his arse, and Jay ran for the splash thing into the corner, and Roman threw himself out the corner, Superman punch. That was going to be the quickest Superman punch I've ever seen him do.
Aye, Roman's well smooth in the ring.
He went from sitting down to just straight at him.
Aye, just shotgun, bang.
And then the last note I have in this is Roman is the tribal chief, and I'm loving the tribal chief thing.
I think it suits him really well.
They were doing heel Roman right. I'm slightly annoyed that the match went on. If it went on for so long, we didn't get a spear through the barricade. We got no blood, and I really wanted that. I really wanted him to literally just be throwing Jay about. But I can understand why they didn't, because I think
they're just trying to make him. They're not trying to make him like Brock Lesnar 2.0, because that would just feel like Lesnar 2.0 to me.
It would, but in some aspects, I think why is because I don't think Roman wanted to do that to Jay.
Yeah.
Roman's too focused on his family and his family life and his tree that I think he can do the whole talking dirty to him, but the actual making him bleed, I don't think Roman can do, because Roman's like one of the nicest people in WWE.
Yeah,
apparently tons of WWE superstars are now happy Roman's back because he's locker room leader. Yeah. And apparently there was a lot of the atmosphere when they were at the performance center without half of the stars, and especially Roman was really shit. Folk were arguing. Folk weren't getting on well at all.
Alright.
But since a lot of them have said since Roman's come back, everyone's much happier. And
could probably Roman's there to be like, don't fight.
Oh, it's not just don't fight. I think when folk somebody was like, you could say the tribal chief has come back to his tribe.
Aye.
Because I mean, since he's came back, he's just. I mean, I'm loving heel Roman.
Yeah, heel Roman's done.
And I'm excited to see how they're going. I'm excited this Friday to see how they're going to set up the Fiend and Roman.
Aye, well, that's Friday. I don't know what's going to happen. Even tonight on Raw, I don't know what's going to happen with. I don't know if Orton's going to be on Raw actually.
I don't think he will. I think that might have been the end of that rivalry.
Aye, I think it might be.
Which I'm surprised that he didn't win the title. They must just be setting up to do what do you call it versus Randy versus Edge or Edge versus Drew.
Yeah.
If it was fit, Edge would have appeared tonight or last night.
Oh, definitely.
Which tells you Edge isn't just there yet. I think they're keeping. I think Edge is off telly till Rumble. I think Edge is getting.
I think so, but because of the injury.
Yeah, I think Edge is winning the Rumble.
Oh, Edge winning the Rumble would make sense. Yeah.
Edge winning the Rumble or Big E's winning the Rumble.
It could be aye, Big E, yeah.
One of them I'd be happy with. So, but I think that's everything we can cover this week.
Yeah, I think so. We covered the 3 shows and then we covered Clash of Champions. So another decent week of wrestling.
SmackDown and Clash of Champions were the best shows this week, personally.
Yeah, say SmackDown done it again.
Yeah, SmackDown, the main shows, SmackDown's won again. For that's 2 weeks in a row, SmackDown on top for us. Raw just seems really confused right now to me.
And then NXT's still good, but it's just SmackDown's absolutely killing it.
NXT's consistently good, SmackDown's consistently amazing, and Raw just seems really confused. Like, the only consistent good thing is Drew in that title, but I know a lot of Americans are getting fed up of Drew holding the title.
Are they?
They're getting bored of Drew's title reign.
My God. Like, you've got a champion who you've wanted for ages. Now you're getting bored of him. Like,
yep, I know a lot of them are like, I'm fed up as Drew as title man, as the title holder now. It's like, but we might get Keith Lee versus Drew for the title next month.
Might do, yeah.
Because right now, who else is going to challenge him?
Probably nobody.
Fucking Retribution.
Oh, don't even put that into the universe. I'm putting out Dabba-Kato.
T-Bar. Slapjack. Mice.
Mice. Here's your new WWE champion. Mice.
I'm sorry, how does this sound? Here's your new WWE champion. T-Bar.
Or this one. Here's your new WWE champion. Slapjack. It doesn't get worse than that.
Slapjack. I know, just Slapjack.
Oh my God.
Right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed our second podcast. It's a little late, but we thought we would just do Clash with the rest of them. Hopefully we'll be back next Sunday as well. Leave comments either on Twitter or on the YouTube channel to what you think, what you want us to talk about, what you want us to do, like fantasy bookings wise and things.
Yep, and thanks for joining in as well. We hope you have all enjoyed this, and we hope you enjoyed another week of wrestling. And we can't wait for next week when we can just go through it all again.
Absolutely. Right. Thanks for listening, guys. See you later.
Guys, see you later.